You can find all the information on this page. You don't need to also check the other one. And remember that the application deadline is 1st of March. And you need to submit through the Altos online application portal. So just follow the instruction on what you need to do and you should be okay. Depends on what you want to do, like which of those three programs you want to study. And the other one is like Erasmus Mundus. Erasmus Mundus is allows you to study a semester abroad, and university will support you. Like they will give you monthly payment, and you can also enjoy the nature of that country, find more friends and stuff. And it says NTNU charges no tuition fee, but partner universities might. So, and also people from Italy, France, and stuff come to NTNU as a program as part of their Erasmus Mundus and study. And the programs that allows you to do the Erasmus Mundus are listed here. Then you can also like have access to how to apply here and read through it. You don't really need to. You can do the entire application process yourself. You don't need to pay someone to do it for you. It's simple and easy. Then here you have like for exchange students is not for somebody who comes here to study 2-year master. And then we're gonna go through PhD just in a bit. You can also see the other courses, financing, language requirement, application process, application calendar, which shows you kind of when the semester starts, when the teaching starts, when is the time for exams, when is the holidays and stuff. And it's based on location. Then what do we have? We have research and innovation. This is for PhD opportunities. We have life and housing. So this is again important for students in Trondheim, for example. If you want to, if you are looking for housing, you can either use Finn and Hibel to find a place, or use SIT. SIT is a student welfare organization. It gives you student housing. You can also see private housing and temporary housing, but for SIT, so SIT is like they prioritize international students to Norwegian students, because Norwegian can, for international coming to Norway, they might not know Finn, so their only information is through the university's website, and they can see SIT. But Norwegians are kind of familiar with other websites, so they can easily find a house. So that's why they consider internationals priority here. One of these student housing is at Moholt, which cheapest single room starts about 4,300 plus utilities, probably electricity, and you should expect your budget to be at least 5,500 per month. And then you can also decide to like either have a sit. They can provide a private room, which you kind of have your own bathroom and toilet, but you share the kitchen and living room with others, or you can just have your bedroom and share everything with 4 more people. You can also get, if you have a partner or a husband, or a spouse, you can get a just a small apartment for families. They don't have only Moholt; they have some other. So As you can see, these are all student housing. These are the ones that you share kitchen and living room and everything with four people. And this is the one that you have your own bathroom. These are also like student housing. This is a grocery store. You have some football field here. You have a library over there. Here is the houses for couples or families. Um, and some info about parking, laundry. Yes, laundry is like at the bottom of one of these buildings. One of them is laundry. One of them is gym. Uh, each of them is something. I can't remember the other three. I'm sorry. And one more. So if you want like to be a member at at any library, it's for free, and they give you a card that is valid for other. If you go to one library and get a library card, it's valid for other libraries in the city too. So if you want to book housing, so if you're international, uh, you can only book housing if you have gotten confirmation from your place of study that you will be offered student housing and you have received a book. If you have got a booking code from SIT, and then expectation is um, if there's vacant housing during spring semester, other international students are allowed to rent as well. These housing contracts usually last until 31st of July of the same year, and you will not be offered a new contract after this date. So, one more thing maybe is that when you have your application letter, and as they said that you can apply for SIT, and they give you a room. So, your place of stay, your accommodation is valid for your duration of stay. So if you get a housing at SIT, it's valid for 2 years. But if you want to like leave after a while, you can let them know. And after like the first year, maybe you need to confirm with them that you're gonna stay there for the second year too. But then after it's July or June, you need to leave because you finished your master degree. Your 2 years is done, and then they're gonna have that place for another student. So they will ask you to leave, and then you have to find housing through Finn or Hivel or if you know any other website from there. There's one more thing that here says. So if you know that you are going to travel for a while, or you're going to participate in one of those exchange programs and don't are not going to be there, you can rent your place to someone else, like another student that is coming there for exchange, and they're also looking for housing. You can rent your room to that person, and when you you get the money, you can pay that rent as your own rent, if you know what I mean. So you don't have to like pay the rent in Norway and the rent in the other country that you have traveled to for your program. So somebody else is paying the rent for you, and then when you are back, you also have like your place, your accommodation. You don't need to look for it all over again. Then you can book. I just want to show you how the housing looks. So this is the one that you share with. You have like the flat between four people, and you have your own bedroom, but you share everything else. So you pay 4,239 per month, but I think maybe that's apart from electricity, or maybe electricity is included. So as you can see, like in SIT in Trondheim, they have Berg Studentby, they have Bloksberg, they have Jakobsveien, they have Klostergata, with number, they have Moholt, they have Nedreberg, they have Steinan Studentby, and if you are in Ålesund, Sjøvik, you can also check. Um, you have the address, you have the type, you can see how much you pay. This is going to be the type of housing that you're going to be there. So, what else? This was housing. Maybe another good info about SET is that if you are a student and if you are less than 26 years of age, if you need to visit dentist, they will get you can use a student discount, and SIT will also reimburse some amount of your expenses for your dental health, but it depends how much it has cost you and in how many receipt is it. So if it's like more than maybe 5,000, 9,000, I don't know, if it's more than a specific amount, SIT will reimburse you 25 to 50% of the price. They mention this completely in their website, so just go check it to be certain. But be careful, if it's possible, just get the entire amount in one receipt. Don't get it in separate receipt, because they consider them as like so if one of them is 1,000, they say it's not more than the amount that we mentioned in our website, so it doesn't, we won't give you the reimbursement. So, but if you have all the amounts in one receipt, then, and it's a large expense, then they have to reimburse you the 25 or 50% of the amount based on what they said in their website. You can also get in touch with them if you need more info. They're super helpful. So this is it. We also went through this. And then about NTNU, how to contact them, libraries, international researcher support, vacancies. We're gonna check that, and map. So this is another app, Maze Map. It shows, it's widely used in Norway. So for example, when you have exam and stuff and they say it's gonna be in this room, if you have the app, you just enter the number of the room and it will show you with direction like Google Map where it is. So this is Moholt Studentby. That's Moholt Studentby. This is St. Olav's Hospital. This is another one of the campuses. I think here it's Kloshagen for engineering. Then this is Centrum. This is Ida. It's like a nice place if you are going for a hike or something. It has an opportunity of skiing here. They have a frozen nice lake in winter. Here is like Solsiden and kind of if you want to spend nightlife and stuff, bars and clubs are here. Here is like a nice place if you want to take pictures. Here you can also keep going hiking or swimming. It's a good place for just sit and camp and take some bath in summer. Here is, I think some of the stores are here for sport, like XXL Power and stuff. and Dragwall is another of the campuses. Slopen is another campus. Usually exams are held in here. I'm not sure about that campus. I have no information. And airport is here. And there's a direct bus from there to here. I think it was 20 minutes or something. And there's also a um, train going there. What else? This was a map. Now vacancies. So if you want to work at NTNU, it's if you are also looking for PhD opportunities, it's the same. PhD is considered a job here. So if you want to apply for PhD, you can either see here or just the vacancies here. So you here just decide your location. You can also choose the other two or leave this blank. And then either your faculty or something. Material science goes to natural sciences, not engineering. So, and also electrical, maybe electrical goes to engineering, but chemical engineering is also natural sciences. So you can decide which one, or if not, no. And then technical, administrative, or academic. PhD is academic. So let's say that one. You see PhD candidate in mineral resource assessment. It's in Trondheim. It's temporary. Temporary meaning PhD is 3 years, so that's why it's temporary. Oh, come on. Okay. So if you want to apply, just click there and follow what's the other information, and then you can see in some info about the job, what they expect, what's it about, duties of the position, what you need to do, what are the required selection criteria. So you need to have a background in structural geology, resource geology, geochemistry, or just geology, geophysics, linked to exploration for or exploitation of mineral resources. You need to have a master degree, 5-year Norwegian degree program. So bachelor is 3 years, master is 2 years. So that's why it's 5 years, or just 120 degrees of master. You need to have a strong academic background, so B or better. And if you don't have these grades, if you haven't yet gotten your master transcript, maybe you still can apply. You must have an equally good academic basis, and you must meet the requirement for admission to the faculty's doctoral program. You can check that, and you have excellent written and oral English skill. I think for PhD you require 7 for IELTS in each of the groups: listening, reading, writing, speaking. Um, and then their preferred selection criteria is this one, and your personal characteristics, and then what they offer. You get the employee benefits. You will be enrolled in pension, Norwegian public service pension, and then your salary is going to be 532,200 per year before tax. And as I said, it's temporary because it's 3 years, but sometimes I think you can prolong your PhD to 4 or 5 years. And then you need a CV and certificate, transcript and diplomas of bachelor and master, a copy of your master thesis, a project proposal, name and contact information of 3 references, and if you have any publications or other relevant research work. And here they also mention NUKUT again, so you need to have a assessment from NUKUT. Then some general information about working at NOV and what they expect, and you have the deadline, which is 4th of April. It's tomorrow for this one. and it's full time, but it's temporary because it's 3 years. Uh, then what else? So if we have gone with the other one, like if we just instead of going to vacancies here and we had the PhD opportunities there, which was like this. So here you can decide your utdanning område is like your education area. So your education area, uh, I think this is music and art. This is fishery and pets and stuff. History, religion, culture. I don't know the other one. Sport, information technology, teaching, mathematics and natural sciences, medicine, media and communication, medicine, health and social sciences. I don't know that one. Social and psychology, language and literature, technology, civil engineer, engineer and architect. And one more thing, yeah, the last one is economy and administration. So one more thing, when you get your master here at NTNU, you are considered like in the certificate it says you got the civil engineer kind of degree because if you are not in the military, then you are a civil person. So that's why you have like civil engineer certificate. It doesn't mean that you have studied civil engineering. It's just how they kind of do it. And then you can decide which type of education you want, which, as we said, we are looking for PhD opportunities. Uh, I'm not sure what uptak means. And then language, we prefer English if you want. Ah, okay. Better maybe not. And you can decide your place of study, for example. And here you can see like you have architecture, biophysics, biology, biotechnology, data, design, electronic and stuff. For example, let's just choose one, chemistry. So chemistry is in Trondheim, 3 years. Uh, okay, let's just translate. Recording. We can see admission and application. What's your career after PhD? A little bit about the program. And so, to be accepted to a PhD program at NTNU, you must have a funding plan, completed at least 5 years of higher education that include a master or other equivalent degree, a strong academic record, and weighted average for the last 2 years of your master degree equivalent to a B or higher in NTNU's grading scale. Then you can read more about it and apply. But I feel like if you go through this one, like the vacancy here, it could be easier, but it's a personal preference. However you feel like it, however you feel it's easier, you can just do that. See, here we have a PhD candidate in cybersecurity in supply chain management, or let's make it like more filtered. PhD and PhD position in hydrogen team, and PhD candidate in material science, new admission surveillance solution for aluminum industry, thermodynamics. Yep. You can, as I showed you in one of the other videos, you can also learn Norwegian through Norwegian on the web, which is from NTNU's website. And then you can use international research support article to see what they have, like what considering NTNU, some articles about how they're gonna help you working in Trondheim, funding, housing, school and preschool, dual career, spouse support. That's when you move in with your spouse and you have kids. Here they really care about kids and providing the opportunity for you to take care of your kids. Then when you're moving to Trondheim, what you need to do, what information you need to gather, like visa, residence permit, or work, register at the immigration office, welfare system, and healthcare, gateway to digital public services, what to do in case of emergency, housing, tax ID numbers, and stuff, holidays, learning language, learning Norwegian, and your language tools. So I think I'm gonna end the video for NTNU now, and then in the next video I'm gonna talk about University of Oslo. So stay tuned and hope to see you again. Have a good day.